Hey, welcome back to No Hype Beer Reviews. Unless it's your first time, then welcome. Please consider subscribing. If you do, hit the notification bell, get all the updates. Rest every day's video, the beer's courtesy and Nerd Sense. Thanks so much, guys. I really appreciate it. Make sure you guys check them out. I will add them. I'll add them in the description box below, so make sure you check them out. So this is Oak Bear, and it's a brown ale coming in at 6.4% ABV. I'm going to read the side. It probably has tasting notes, whatever. If you're not interested, just skip forward. All right, so as our world thaws, a roar bellows from the deep woodlands, shaking icy remnants from bowed branches. Treehouse with a tiny font. I'm old now. You need bigger font. Bowed branches. Oak Bear emerges from hibernation in our fooders to stake its claim as a new treehouse classic. This beer begins as an English brown ale with a distinct American hoppy twist. All right, that's cool. Actually, I think I might have had the base before. I can't remember if I reviewed it or not. Aromas of toffee, caramel, and baker's chocolate envelope the senses before giving way to resinous hops. We also taste brown bread, caramel candy, and a melange of dark fruits, all slightly tempered with their nap in our wooden vessels. Extended conditioning in our fooder softens the back end bite while bolstering Oak Bear's sweeter side with oaky tannins. A gem of our fooder program, the beer you are holding melds American innovation and historical cellaring techniques. Join us in wonderment of the transformative quality of time and timbre of familiar styles. Enjoy. Enjoy I shall. It's just been so hot lately that when I see this, brown ale, I'm like, I don't know if I'm in the mood for a brown ale. But I'm like, you know what? I'm in the mood for a brown ale. I don't have them a lot. I almost did this for all my Tuesday videos. I'm like, nah, just do it. That was a very full fill. All right. Proper glassware. That is dirty. It looks like cola, like root beer, a little darker than that. So it's like brown, not quite black, but a little bit black. Finger and a quarter of this caramel light mocha color. Pretty compact bubbles except on top, which I feel like I'm saying a lot in videos lately. Let's see about the aroma. Whoa, that smells great. Yeah, there's a sweet caramelly note, but not like too sweet. There's a sweet nuttiness. It kind of reminds me of candied pecans, but not quite that decadent. That makes it sound more decadent than it is. You do get a little bit of the like what I'll say traditional IPA hops, traditional American IPA hops as well, but not too much, at least from my first couple of whiffs. And although this is wood aged, I kind of get more that outdoor woodsy kind of wood smell. Yeah, definitely some nuttiness there too. Smells fantastic, which I think is pretty clear from my reaction. See about the taste. Cheers. Thanks again for Nerd Sense, to Nerd Sense, and make sure you guys check them out, and I will add them in the description box below. That's nice. That's nice. Okay, so you do get some tannins, because that aroma did not lead me to, and I said that, how the wood I was getting was not any sort of wood aging. What was that? Maybe 3/4 of the way through the sip, where I kind of had the light bulb go off that I got some tannin. So to me, it's later in the sip, and yeah, in the aftertaste, it's not full on. You finished a popsicle and you like still have the stick in your mouth or something. It's not full on that intensity, but it's there. But really, it follows the aroma quite a bit. You know what? In hindsight, I probably should have mentioned a little bit of chocolate in the aroma. You get a little bit of that in the taste, but it doesn't hit how a stout chocolatey I don't drink a lot of brown ales, right? You know, I love the style. Excuse me, it was one of the early styles I liked, Ithaca's Nut Brown. Yeah, it was a Nut Brown. It was an early beer I quite liked. And but I don't drink them a lot, and it's lame that I don't. As I'm processing what I'm tasting and trying to explain it, it keeps, in my mind, some of these things keep making me think, it's like you're describing a stout, dude. And this does not drink like a stout. But if you like these elements of a stout and you want something that's not quite, and yes, you have stouts that aren't, that are more this viscosity and intensity and stuff, but this does not drink like that kind of stout either. But there's overlap. It's the Venn diagram. That's the short way of saying it. Venn diagram, a beer like this and a stout, roughly this ABV and viscosity, etc., is going to have some of its own stuff, but it's going to have some of its overlap. The chocolate, the roast, probably some of that caramel, like those are pretty common overlaps, I would say. But it is definitely a brown ale. And besides some of that tannin at the end, I don't know how much the wood aging is doing, but man, it is a smooth, nice beer. That could be a part of it. The big flavor, I quite like this, if that's not clear. Yeah, that subtle caramel, the subtle chocolate, almost like chocolate milky. Wow, not milk chocolate, but chocolate milk. But again, that makes it sound more decadent than it is. But there's a nice sweetness to it. The wood seems to be compounding in the aftertaste, at least, just as an FYI. But yeah, the caramel notes, the nuttiness. It's not in the aroma. I went to what did I say, pecan pie. It again, which I said it was not that decadent in the aroma. It's not quite that in the taste either. It's even less than I got in the aroma. What I'm getting in the taste is even less than the aroma, but slightly there. This dry nuttiness for sure in the aftertaste, very much walnuts specifically. Man, this is tasty. This is just a nice beer. I'm a sucker like everyone else for Treehouse's hazies and some of their stouts. Actually, many of their stouts. But they do actually do a decent number of styles, especially at this point. And some of them, they really crush. They're just not the hype styles. But this is no hype beer reviews, so it gets a fair shot with me. So stupid. Yeah, this is really good. Nerd Sense, thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it, Sean and Mike. Make sure you check them out. Make sure you subscribe. Hit that notification bell for them. Once you're done doing that, make sure you how do you end these? It's been a few days since I've done a review. Once you're done doing that, make sure you come back to my channel. Hit the bell, notification bell, get the updates. That's the beginning of my video. As always, please like, comment, subscribe, and most importantly, imbibe. Cheers, everyone.